Greetings, Kindred. It is I, Voivode Mekhet, at an airport. This is exciting. We're going to Indianapolis for Gencon, and I'm going to be meeting up tomorrow with my contacts at By Night Studios and Carcosa Creations. I'm super excited to be working with these amazing people, and this is actually pretty big for me because my 40 trips around the sun, this is my first time on an airplane. And this is actually only my second time out of the state of Florida. So this is intense for me. This is a lot of fun. I'm not nervous at all. I'm here several hours early because I was told to be here a couple hours early. And then my flight got moved up 2 hours as well. So lots of fun. I'm going to find something to do to keep me busy. And look, Pentex is here over my shoulder. Anyway, I actually got something. So I'm sitting in the airport. I'm waiting on my flight. It's been delayed. My flight was supposed to leave at like 3:45. It's now not going to leave until like 5:25. And I already got here stupid early because I'm chronophobic. I'm gonna coin that term. I don't know if that's the actual word for it, but like time freaks me out. That's actually like, yeah, no, I get really stressed out about deadlines and stuff like that too when it comes to like getting my videos out, which is why I dropped the whole Metaflop Monday concept. But so yeah, I'm sitting here. I will be sitting here for a few hours. I cannot wait to get to Indy. It's going to be so much fun. The con starts tomorrow. I get my By Night Studios badge, yeah. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to try to be able to take pictures and little videos like this just along the way that I'm going to piece together into some kind of like montage of blur of my experience. I'm actually a little bit disappointed that I'm not going to have more time to hang out in Indianapolis specifically, because Indianapolis is not that far. It's not next door or anything, but it's not that far from Gary. And Gary, being one of the worst cities in the country, unfortunately, is also the birthplace of the World of Darkness. Vampire the Masquerade, the whole concept for it was thought up in the streets of Gary, Indiana, while Mark Rein-Hagen and his two co-conspirators for World of Darkness, or for White Wolf at the time, were on their way to Gencon, and it just came to them because, like, it'd be horrible being a monster and living in that area. So I'm really sad that I'm not going to have This might be the only video that I do from the airport itself, just because of the constant interruptions. But anyway, yeah, it was created there. And although I'd probably get shot or stabbed or robbed going into that place, I still would kind of like to walk the streets and see basically where the World of Darkness radiated from. Yeah. Anyway, I might be a little bit too much of a brooding artist for Vampire the Masquerade. Who the hell knows? So after sitting around the airport for couple hours at this point, which I'm not upset about that whatsoever. I'm actually very happy to be early instead of late, because that freaks me out. I did decide to sit down and have some lunch, so this is what I'm doing right here. I'm doing a veggie burger. Got a glass of iced tea, and I'm gonna experience this, just enjoy the whole thing. Because there's so much that's new to me, and I'm walking into this. I'm sitting here just like going over and over again with myself, like, I can't believe I'm going to a different state to storytell. Like, meeting goals on this one. It's so videos cool. Here, but I actually just ended up having a really nice near 2-hour conversation with a really nice gentleman named R.B. Davis. He's a nice guy, just nice guy. He and I started talking, and we got into talking about what we do for a living, and I said I was a storyteller, and that just like opened up that opened up a whole, like, just avenue of conversation because he's involved in storytelling. He knows people who are involved in storytelling. He's not a storyteller himself, but and he's not a storyteller like I am. He tells it. He goes to events where people do like old-fashioned, entertainment on stage storytelling. And I don't know, it was just really nice. Had a really good time talking to him. And if you end up seeing this, hey RB, it was really nice having a conversation with you. We're starting to board. This is getting exciting. 2.5 hours from now, and I should be in Indiana. Crazy. There she is. That's the monster that's taken me to Gencon. It's kind of creepy to see the construction happening right around the plane. I know it has nothing to do with the integrity of the plane, but not liking that.
Even if it's not where you're going to be seated, we are going out pretty full
I got a window.
to Indianapolis. Don't pass up any of that available bin space.
I got a window. Make another clip. Not sure. Like, look at this. It's like being over a mall. Okay, I'm a child and I can't not say this, but like clouds. Never seen the top of clouds before. They're advertising it here in the airport. Gencon. Yes.
Okay, so we're at the 10 Hands, and I got this amazing margarita pizza that I think Serendipity is going to kill me for not having her here for this. And an Irish maid, which is freaking deliciously alcoholic. So I'm getting this convention started right.
So it is Thursday morning, and I am on my way over to the convention hall, drinking some fruit-infused water from the hotel that I'm staying in. Great night's sleep, and great company too. Oh my god, that margarita pizza last night was amazing. But I should be meeting up with Daphne from By Night Studios to get my badge. I was worried about being able to find how to get there. But like I'm just following the droves of people that are heading towards Gencon, because this entire city just is breathing Gencon at the moment, and I wonder how much the locals know about that. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I also want to point out before I get there how weird it is to wear fangs when the sun is up. But I also feel really out of place, not in full costume, as I'm walking down the street. Yes! So cool. So I'm currently standing outside of the actual main Gen Con area, waiting for my contact right now to get my badge. And I've already had a lot of really fun conversations, given out some business cards. Really nice people so far. This is a lot of fun. I got into a conversation with a Vampire the Masquerade Rivals player who's going to be playing in the competition, and apparently is like front runner for winner of the event. So that's pretty cool. Glad I'm getting to meet fun people already. I got my pass. Okay, so now I'm on this wonderful mission where I've got to fight and scrape my way through here to find the Renegade Room to get a copy of Werewolf the Apocalypse. I am on this mission for myself and a friend of mine, and I finally met up with my contact, Daphne from By Night Studios. She gave me my pass, and yeah, it's just, this place is massive, and it's full of so many freaking people and amazing costumes that I get distracted with. So, Werewolf is my next mission, like the next mission to handle. Found it. Going in. Oh, okay. So I found the Renegade Room. I found a beautiful display of the Werewolf the Apocalypse books, but I was told that I can buy the book, the dice, and the bags at the Renegade table. So I'm going to head on over to there and hopefully possibly pick that up if the dice don't look like baby shit like they did when they originally popped up. So now I'm looking for the Renegade booth in the showroom. So I found it. I'm on my way. I'm like halfway across the room. There's so many things that I'm going to throw my money away here. And like, it's this weird maze. I see the Werewolf the Apocalypse sign. I am heading over. This is so cool. But oh my god, like, this place is insanity. Like, you can see behind me, like, the amount of people that are just here indulging in their depravity of gaming.
Also want to buy.
I guess I shouldn't say that, considering I play Vampire the Masquerade for a living, and I'm about to expand my repertoire of 5th edition to Werewolf, which these piles of books are Werewolf. So I'll be back again. Okay guys, mission accomplished. I got it. Got the Werewolf the Apocalypse Gencon bag. And just to, I'm going all over the place. Okay. Just to show you, we've got the Werewolf the Apocalypse core book, which means I will now be able to start running Werewolf the Apocalypse for people who are interested. They gave me a Taste of the New Moon, which is a chronicle for Vampire the Masquerade. And I bought the baby shit dice. Because, you know, they're not as bad as they looked online when they first started. Drop my phone. They're not as bad as what they were when they first advertised them. So I got these, and there's a banjo playing. I'm gonna go. See you in the next clip. So I'm walking around the showroom, and I gotta say that, like, it is amazing how just like locked in your own little world for gaming you become. There are so many different games
that are available that I didn't even know existed. And currently I'm doing a little hunting for some friends of mine who are looking for some things and who couldn't come. But yeah, I'm on the hunt, I guess, for non-World of Darkness stuff. Look what I found. Over by the Renegade area is the Book of Nod specialty box. This is actually really freaking cool. I'd love to get a Book of Nod that's wrapped in leather like this. Anyway, just thought I'd like to share. So behind this door is the Sanguine Samba. I have not been able... There's an award ceremony. Oh, you're good. I have not been able to do any other clips at all today because I have been coming here. Well, that's since the last one, which several hours have passed. I have been training people on the By Night Studios LARP light system, which actually is so good. I understood it in like 5 minutes. So we're going to go through here and we're going to play several hours of Vampire the Masquerade with this awesome storyline that's been cooked up by Night Studios and Carcosa Creations. I am so happy that I get to do this. I get to be a storyteller for this amazing thing in this amazing place. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this Elysium that we get to play in tonight. Anyway, I need to get in there. I can't wait to actually get this video up. And oh my god, there's so much more to come because I'm here for another 2 days after tonight.
Then I have everything alphabetical for all the secrets.
Okay.
There's a whole lot of shit happening
So
right now.
the ones that
So I've stepped outside to get into character, and I'm about to come in. I am currently playing a Tzimisce Anarch college professor who is very stressed out over the fact that the person who is supposed to be at this place to care for the youngins that have mysteriously been mass embraced in the city is not here yet. So I'm probably going to do like a night recap when this is all over. But oh my god, this is so much fun, and everybody is having the best time, all in character. It's so great. The way that By Night Studios and Carcosa Creations has put this stuff together works so well. I might actually have to do this as an interaction, like an introduction night in games that I run. The LARP light system that they're doing is actually really good, and it kind of makes me feel a little bit better about Nordic LARP in general. So I get to go in and have fun in a couple minutes. Cheers. Hey guys, it is 1:30 in the morning. I am exhausted. I have been up since like 7:30, and I had woken up before then at like 5. Anyway, we had a killer game session for the Sanguine Samba's first session. It is going to be 3 nights, and oh my god, this town is still alive and people are everywhere, and I'm still seeing people walking around the streets of Indianapolis with can't even talk. They're still walking around with tags on for Gencon and stuff. Anyway, so just to let you know what's going on. I'm playing this older Tzimisce who is basically trying to corral all these suddenly new embraced Kindred. And I'm Anarch. Possibly former Sabbat. And not only do we have newly embraced Kindred that nobody can really figure out where the hell they're coming from, our elders have just dealt with the beckoning issue, so the city's like freaking out because there's no structure. And
suddenly members of the city are disappearing, and they appear to be being kidnapped by a group called the Untethered. The Untethered are basically ghouls who don't have any kind of well, they're untethered. They don't have masters. I've been able to deduce, because even though I'm playing an NPC, I don't really know what the hell's going on. And I have been able to deduce that these are most likely the ghouls of those who have been beckoned. And they're trying to stay ghouled. And they've created an organization called Freedom for All that are doing blood drives and trying to get ghouls to break their blood bonds and stuff. It's really crazy. It's a lot of fun. Some of these players are so cool too. I'm really hoping that a good amount of them end up joining the community, the Our World of Darkness community, just because these are people, after playing with them for one night, I just don't want to lose contact with. These are people that I would love to join our talks and participate in our videos and stuff like that. But I guess I'll see you in the morning. Good night. There's fucking geese. Like stereotypical Wawa geese. Like Wawa mascots. That's crazy to me. Good morning. It is day 2 here for me in Indiana. I guess 8th. If you count when I landed at on Wednesday, I guess this is technically day 3. But I am up. I am out and going and doing stuff. It is early. It is like 8:30 in the morning. I didn't get to my apartment, my hotel room, until like 2 last night. And right now, aside from the fact that buses are just honking their horns like crazy, for the geese. I'm hungry. I'm ravenous. And last night, on my walk back to my hotel, I saw all of the restaurants that I was not allowed to eat at. They were closed. Even Steak and Shake. Why is Steak and Shake closing? And yeah, well, can't really complain that much. I had such a great time. Now, luckily, the hotel lobby was open, and I feasted on peanut butter crackers and some bottled iced tea. So that was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner yesterday. Oh my God, I am so hungry. So not really sure what the plan is for today. I might be running 3 LARP light classes before the actual LARP starts. I'm hoping I have a chance to actually get to Gencon a little bit today, because we're not even at Gencon proper. We're actually playing at Union Station down here, which, by the way, is this massive, beautiful historic building that they were doing like the Gamer Awards at yesterday. Gamer Awards. It was so much fun. But oh my God. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what my schedule is. But before I actually do that, I want some food. So I am currently wandering down Illinois Street or Ohio. I think I'm actually on Ohio Street. And I am looking for a victim. I'm actually looking for a place where I could probably get some eggs. And I see a First Watch, so that might be a thing. But I do know that there are a lot of restaurants. And this clip is dumb because I'm just talking about food, so I'll shut up. Oh my God, I'm finally sitting down to breakfast. I'm looking so forward to this. This is literally my breakfast for yesterday, technically. I haven't eaten because I've been so freaking crazy busy at this place. I'm at First Watch. I'm so happy. Anyway, not really wanting to like have like a mukbang or anything like that, but I just wanted to discuss my schedule with you guys right now, even though you guys are going to see this after. So I have to be at a class at noon, but I'm not really sure how many we have signed up for it, which is sad because like the LARP light system is actually really good. We had a lot of people show up yesterday though, and I'm not sure how many people need to show up for it, because we had so many people at the event last night at the actual LARP. We had so much fun. But LARP Light is so interesting. You get, you basically pick your clan card, and then, let me just shove my face while I'm talking. You have your clan card, and then you get to pick basically the first levels of each of your clan disciplines. And they each have like a little By Night Studios skull on the corners. And when you use a discipline, you rip off the skull. That's the way of doing basically rouse checks in LARP Light. It's just to get people introduced. It's basically saying that you have 12 uses of your disciplines throughout the time. You get 4 uses for each discipline. And oh my god, we had so many people who were having fun last night with this system, because you don't actually have to stop and think about, like, I love feeding scenes. Like, I think that's part of the major part of Vampire, but really in LARP you want that social interaction. And oh my god, the story was just getting so crazy that like some people used all of their disciplines, some people didn't use any, and I don't know, the story just, it flows so well under this system. But it really is for people who are trying to figure out if they want to play Vampire, so they don't have to spend hours poring over a book first. Because there's just like a little blurb about each of the clans on each of the cards, and like a description of how that specific level of a discipline works. And they're basically just like the first, level ones of the disciplines. So it doesn't get too crazy, and you could definitely use it for higher stuff. But this is such a great introduction. I don't know. I think that's really all I have to say. I'm gonna hop into this frittata, and I don't know. I'll see you in the next one. I have a little bit of time before I actually have to work, so I might actually head to the con ahead of time. But also, I do have a spot where I'm allowed to walk away, so I might have some time to actually have fun and accomplish some little side quests that I have. We'll see. So I just left First Watch and had a frittata rustica, which is a Italian-styled omelet with like sun-dried tomatoes and kale and cremini mushrooms and mozzarella and some roasted potato. Oh my god, I feel so much better. I'm recharged, my phone is recharged, and I am now currently, yet again, walking towards Gencon with, I have about a little over an hour that I can actually enjoy the festivities before I have to get to work, which I'm kind of excited for. I really enjoy doing this. This is so much fun. I hope that this might lead to other collaborations with By Night Studios and stuff, because this is just, I'm having so much fun. Look at the friggin' architecture here. Like, oh my god. That is insanity. It's so bright. I really wasn't. I'm a night person. This is not my natural environment. But I don't know, maybe I'll try to get a better view of that beautiful spire next time. Oh my god, there's so much construction happening in the downtown area, but there's also all these amazing, beautiful, historic buildings. And like there's bricks missing from the sidewalk. This is like one of the perfect World of Darkness settings. I would love to run just a free roaming LARP in downtown Indianapolis. And oh my god, I just wish the restaurants were open later. Because that amazing meal at First Watch might very well be the last thing I eat today, unless I can bribe someone to go get me food from a food truck, in which case my particular picky eating self will be at the mercy of whatever anybody can get for me. I don't know. Anyway, see you guys later. So lost as ever, I found myself in the tournament room trying to figure out where the hell anything is. And I am amazed by how people can come to an area that's this loud and play games and like concentrate on them. It's kind of inspiring. I'm a little jealous. And it actually makes me a little nervous of SpaceCon. I'm here running games at Gencon, and I'm nervous about SpaceCon because I'm going to be running like 3 little games at SpaceCon. Sorry, not SpaceCon. SteamCon. Same people, amazing people. I'm dumb. So yeah, I'm going to be running 3 games at SteamCon. Vampire the Masquerade, Hunter the Reckoning, and Werewolf the Apocalypse, now that I have the access to it. Where I'm going to be running Victorian Age steampunk setting for World of Darkness. And like, I remember how loud it was at SpaceCon. I mean to say SpaceCon this time. And I'm expecting around the same thing at SteamCon. And I'm just like, I'm gonna have to run for like half a dozen people and keep their attention with all that noise. I'm confident in my storytelling abilities. I have enough people who gave me praise last night for what I did to give me a big enough head when it comes to that kind of thing. I don't need to be in here at all. But I'm so impressed by these people. I think I'm going to turn around and start heading out because, oh my god, I need to find what I actually came here to find, which is the By Night Studios booth, because I want to buy some stuff from the people I'm working with. I want some clan pins, you know? I want to find out what they're selling up there. And I hear there's 2 booths. I can't find either of them. So, the journey continues. Okay, so I'm overcompensating today. I have pizza. I just ate breakfast like an hour ago. I'm having second breakfast. And I got I don't know if I can get it. I'm holding so much crap. I got the Gencon cup, which is $15, but all refills are $1 after that. So I drink a lot. I get really thirsty. But yeah. I'm eating as if this is my last chance, which it very well might be, because it's approaching 11:30, which is when I need to be at Union Station to get ready for the LARP light classes again. So I'm on my way there now, eating my pizza lunch, and I have not been able, in these 2 days at the convention, been able to find the By Night Studio booth, which I'm working with the people. I wanted to get some merch so I could like present at the classes and during the LARP, but I can't find them. So I don't know what to do. I did find myself at Renegade again, and I bought some more stuff. I will be showing like my full haul when this is all over. But just to let you guys know, I got a Hunter Splat, which I think is called Bathed in Blood or something. I bought a new set of vampire dice, which makes, I think, the 6th set I have, which works because I use them for the people that hire me. But I like this set because the colors are different, and I think this is just going to be my personal set, my storyteller set. And I also bought a vampire, a werewolf, and a hunter dice bag because my little office that I have, my dice tray, which holds 2 sets of dice, is way too small for what I have and what I do. So I'm going to have to upgrade to bags, which kind of makes me sad because I like having everything together. I think I hear like a polka remix of the Legend of Zelda theme. I don't know. Anyway, behind me is Union Station, where we're going to be hosting such a beautiful building. Look at that. Oh, I do hear it. Okay. Where we're going to be hosting night 2 of the Sanguine Samba. Night 1 was so much fun. I'm just going to get repetitive if I keep going. God, this building is beautiful. I might have to get a little pick on that. Look at that building. It's freaking gorgeous. I don't even know what to say. I want to run game here like professionally all the time. So I'm in the elevator at Union Station, and I look over and there's a button that says basement, and I'm from Florida, so I'm so tempted to push it, but I'll be good. So this is the room that we're doing the LARP in. This beautiful, beautiful room in Union Station in Indianapolis, Indiana. Anyway, this is how the LARP light system works. I was trying to explain this earlier. So we have all these cards. You can see they have QR codes. If you guys are able to scan them, go for it. That way you can take time to actually like look at everything. Anyway, these are, you just choose your clan right here with these cards. You can see they're all 5th edition. And then I'm not going to be able to get all of these. You choose 3 disciplines as per your card. I gotta straighten some of this up. And then we also have these. We also have these other papers for backgrounds and stuff, so that you can basically flesh out your character. I'm going to show you guys what the rest of the inside of Union Station looks like. Yeah. Anyway, it's this thing where they're doing like awards and all that. It's so cool. This place is going to be full of a rave tonight. That's why it's the Sanguine Samba. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be in this shot really well. But anyway, you choose your clan and your disciplines, and then you take what stuff you want for your background. And it fleshes out your character really well. And the way that they did it at Carcosa, who created all the ways this stuff works, is they set it up so that there's the old like Vampire the Masquerade archetypes, like monster and soldier and stuff like that, on the sheet for positive qualities and negative qualities. Each sheet for their background has like a little history blurb to give the character something to like focus on and how to play out their character, while there's a list of positive and negative backgrounds, and everybody is open about their background, their archetype, and basically it dictates whether or not you get along with or do not like that the opposing archetypes. And it's really neat because not everybody is just like all out hatred on each other because of the fact that they have negative qualities and stuff like that towards the other archetypes. You actually have like uneasy alliances being formed out of the whole, oh God, somebody's trying to kill us, so enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of situation. It's really cool. I'm gonna rest for a little bit and look through my new Hunter books and stuff, and get back to you in a little bit. I found the Maker's Market, which is past the hallway of pinball machines. So we should be close to finding the actual By Night Studios table. So excited. I'm actually going to get it. This is the Holy Grail that I've been looking for. Unfortunately, I did not have any takers for the first LARP light class. But it doesn't really matter because it's such an easy thing that even if we had a whole bunch of new people show up tonight for the LARP, we'd be able to explain it to them in like 5 minutes. Really, the thing that I like is that we get to do kind of like a session 0 for them, and do like how they were embraced and like get them started on knowing who their character is. But enough said. We are finally at the area where we should be able to find this damn table. Hopefully. So I found a whole new world. I'm underground. Now, like, I'm not even joking. I'm underground. For those of you who have not been to Gencon, this is nuts. It just keeps going. It doesn't end. Anyway, I found it. Okay, this is not By Night. That might be. I found a By Night Studios table here, but I hear that there's another one. There's 2 of them. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna see what I can find, and I'm gonna drop these theatrics and actually enjoy myself for a little while. See ya. Alright, so I found the damn table. I actually found both of the tables. They're like 5 tables apart from each other. But they're also 2 different groups. I'm not really sure how that works. But they both had By Night Studio stuff. So I went up to the actually run By Night Studios By Night Studio booth. Fun tongue tie there. And I spent money. That's it. I spent money. I bought a few pins that I've been wanting for a long time, and I also got a present for Daviga, my player who is notorious for playing Sam and such other characters, which I don't think I've said this yet on this little journey. I'm on an escalator, that's why things are moving strange behind me. I would not be here right now if it wasn't for Daviga. I want to point that out. He had a trip, I think also to Indianapolis on Southwest Airlines, and they had a little incident with his luggage. It took a little while for it to get back to him, so they comped him a flight. So I'm here because he gave me that flight. So like, this has been amazing, and I really wanted to get him something. He sent me here to get some autographs, actually, and unfortunately I just haven't been able to find the people that he wanted the autographs from. I'm not even 100% sure if they are here. I heard they are, but I think I've found my way into a stadium somehow. I don't know. This place is so weird. It's like a chantry. Indianapolis Chantry is apparently the convention center, a sports stadium, like seriously, sports stadium, and a mall, all wrapped up into one. And it's all one building. Like, it's not all one building, but it's completely connected by all of these like walkways and escalators and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. And oh my God. Guys, there's more Gencon down there. I've only got 20 minutes before I have to be back for the next class. Hi. It is 2 a.m. I am now walking back to my hotel. And we've just had the second night of the Sanguine Samba. We had a lot of fun tonight, and I was able to hurt my partner's head when it came to running this game. I'm working with Min, who her and her husband run Carcosa Creation, which is they wrote this plot effectively. Like, the concept for the idea of the plot came from parties at Finite Studios, but Carcosa Creation really fleshed it out. And they've given me such leeway to pretty much do whatever I want. And I try so hard not to take advantage of that. But tonight, I took advantage of it. I ended up having a 7-person team to run, just me. And it was so interesting because this little coterie that I ended up being formed, they were investigating a situation of a hospital because they had heard that someone had actually brought suspected changelings and suspected lupines, werewolves, to this hospital. So they're trying to figure out exactly what's going on. As they come up with this elaborate plan to get into the hospital after hours, and they end up splitting up. And there's just a whole bunch of craziness that happens with, like, trying to get in. But, like, at the heart of the matter, they finally do get in. And sure enough, they end up running into, first, a red cap. Changeling. This red cap was angry. Specifically not happy with them, especially when their presence started making him suffer from banality sickness, which is just trying to give it something, a little bit more oomph, a little bit more flavor. It's dark. Sorry. So, I don't even know where the hell I'm going at this point. I think I continue along. I think that I'm going down the right way. I really don't know most of the time. Anyway, they're getting in. And as they are dealing with this, they end up, just, I don't even know how to describe this. I'm just so brain dead. I'm so tired. But they end up also having an interaction with a werewolf. And they had a good scare. Everybody got away. Which, part of me is just like, as a good storyteller, I should have at least killed one of them. But this is kind of like an extended one-shot. It's 3 nights. We're telling one story. I don't want them to have to build new characters. And the things that they did were very impressive. And like I had said before, we're using the LARP light system. So just things were just running off the rails. It was so much fun. I might have to do LARP light to introduce people to games. Because it just works. But they got information. And the other part of the game ended up kidnapping one of the untethered that I was telling you about. And we were actually all right. They were ghouls that don't have regnant. So, the story is turning out very cool. Tomorrow's the dramatic conclusion. I do have scheduled 3 LARP light classes. At noon, at 2, and at 4. And the game starts officially around 7. So, I'm going to get home. I'm going to go to sleep. And then, I'm going to get home, I'm going to shower, and then I'm going to sleep. And And then we're going to do this all over again. Our time in Indianapolis is about halfway over. I have one more night of the Sanguine Samba. One more night to spend working alongside By Night Studios and Carcosa Creations. And this is seriously one of the most exciting and fun things that I've ever gotten to do. And I really hope I get to do it again. And from the things that I've heard from BNS, and with the fun that I've had with Carcosa, I think that it might actually be a possibility. So, I'll see you guys in the morning. Breakfast of the final day. Okay. Hi. So I just left breakfast with my Gencon roomie. That's why I didn't actually stop and have like a sit-down conversation with you guys. I had the market veg omelet, which was amazing, and short stack of pancakes, which was delicious and regrettable at the same time. I am currently walking towards the convention hall right now to get a little bit of time in to enjoy myself before noon, when I have to be back for more LARP light training, which truthfully is freaking fun and amazing. I love doing it. 100% serious when I say I might have to completely incorporate the practice. Maybe run a LARP light thing every once in a while in Fort Myers. Other than that, day's going pretty good. Slept pretty good. Not enough at all. I need some sleep. I'm exhausted. But tonight is the Sanguine Samba finale. And then tomorrow, the last day of Gencon, I'll have enough time to actually wander around slowly and zigzag through the shops and maybe interview some people. So that's all cool. I'd like to do that. I have not run into anybody of note. I've run into some amazing people. I want to point that out. But I haven't run into any like quote unquote celebrities really. I have had a couple of close calls with Khaldun Khalil, who's one of the writers for World of Darkness and also wrote the playable Sabbat guide. He was going to meet me, and then like I couldn't be there, and we just kind of missed each other. So maybe we'll catch up at some point. I think if he's here, I think I may have actually seen Mark Reinhagen at the airport when I landed, but I haven't really run into anybody. I've been working so much, and that's not a complaint, but that's just the truth. I'm so tired. I need to get a drink. My cup's empty. Luckily, I got this thing, so it's just dollar refills, so that's awesome. And I am now standing outside of the convention hall, so I won't actually be able to talk in this for the most part. But yeah, you've heard me rant long enough, I think. Hope everybody's having a good time. If you're at Gencon, hopefully at some point in time we've met. If we have met, please comment down below and say how we met, because I've met so many people I can't really tell who's who. And I'm horrible with names. So yeah, you can tell these are just getting a little bit delirious now. Sanguine Samba's over. It was an epic fight between all of my neonate kindred, which I trained myself, and a bunch of hunters.
Hunters showed up. Society of St. Leopold. It's freaking epic. I'm gonna try to collect my thoughts a little bit better and maybe do a recap video on the past 3 nights and the way that everything went down. We had so much fun. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just left the after party. Good times. Carcosa Creations. Min, you are awesome. And just sent me a message on Discord right now as I'm doing this. I can see it pop up, letting me know that they got safe home to their hotel. Invited me to go to elder drinking. Not really sure how it works, but apparently the last night that the Cthulhu type gamings do their games, their LARPs and stuff, they have this massive drinking night and celebration. And because of the help that I helped out with, I'm tired, you can hear that. Because of the help that I put in towards helping with Sanguine Samba, I was invited and introduced to all those amazing gamers. And we had a really good time, just sitting around telling stories, drinking a little bit. But now it's over. People are crying. People are hugging. People were wanting to come back next year to pick up the same characters and play with us again. I want to come back next year. I really hope I'll be able to. Gencon was very fun. I feel like I kind of extended my outside family a little bit. But I got a hike, and I'm going to start heading home, so see you in the morning. Good morning. It is the last day at the con. Everybody's just kind of going through their end slump where they're checking stuff out, feeling the feels that everything's done. It's almost noon. I actually just woke up because home at 4 a.m., all that junk. And yeah, I'm looking around. I'm just walking around looking to see if I can find any gifts for people that I care about. Waiting to see if my friends from Carcosa want to get lunch. I got invited to a birthday celebration that's supposed to happen today. So there's really not much specifics to talk about because I don't have to work today. Very excited. I have heard possible future collaborations with By Night Studios because they were happy with my job. I've made so many amazing friends at this place. I'll definitely do another clip if something interesting happens. But for the most part, I'm just going to wander around, look at some stuff, eat some food. I am starving always. That's me. I got called a red cap this morning because of that. And now that things have started to just calm down a little bit, there's no fighting past people to get into any place. I'm just going to walk around, say hi to people, and I'm done with it. So I'll check in later. Bye. This has been a crazy trip, and as of 9 a.m., it's going to be over completely. I have to hop in my Lyft and head to the airport to come home to Florida, which, by the way, I miss. Not Florida, but my family, my friends, my kids, and Serendipity and Dabiga and my gamers and all that. I'm ready to go home. This has been a massively satisfying trip. I feel that it has been worth the time put into it. Today has been amazing. I'm sorry I didn't have any other clips, but I really didn't have anything to give you guys that was for you guys. Today was for me, massively. I walked the floors of Gencon on the final day.
as the crowds were thinning and I could actually see stuff now, and I ran into people who played in the game, played in the Sanguine Samba, and just we hugged like friends that weren't going to see each other for a long time, because that's what we are. Hopefully I'll see them again at the next Gencon. Hopefully I can go. Hopefully they can come. We all exchanged information. I made a whole bunch of friends. And today, after I was done wandering around with some random people who are just the best people in the world, there's like a squeaking bug or something over there. I ended up meeting up with Daphne from By Night Studios, and we hung out. And then we ended up meeting up with Ryan. We hung out, and we had a great time all the way around. We went to a D&D mega party where there were no less than 7, I think, D&D games going on at once. We just had a great time hanging out, talking about our games. I got invited to the By Night Studios online Discord Chronicles. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Oh my God, now it's too bright. I don't know how to do this. Whatever, I guess you guys get my shadow double instead of me. Right now, I'm gonna go have some dinner and enjoy myself. I might give you a little swipe over of what I get to eat. Don't know if you guys care about that. Just felt like sharing. But you'll probably get 1 or 2 more things while I'm sitting at the airport getting bored, getting all excited. I got to meet Khaldun Khalil up front in person, shake his hand, give him a hug. And I got a treat for you guys coming up because of that meeting. I got to meet Richard Dansky, who is, as I started affectionately calling him, the LARP daddy. He made Mind's Eye Theater. He also did a whole bunch of other stuff. He worked on Wraith, he worked on Changeling. He does a bunch of video game work now, but like such a nice, down-to-earth guy. Met a lot of interesting people. Had a lot of fun. And can't wait to do it again. So, dinner tonight, Mediterranean salad, iced tea, and French fries. Yes, I am eating French fries and a salad, the 2 most opposite foods in the world. Look at this building. Look at this shit. This thing is gorgeous. There is so much amazing there's so much amazing architecture here. Like, could you imagine running a World of Darkness game in this plaza? It's stunning artwork and it's like incredible antique buildings. Like, oh, freaking what? Freaking Elysium right here. Good morning. I am at the airport heading home. Really excited and also kind of sad. I've never actually had a flight like this, or I've never had a trip like this, so kind of strange feeling. I'm now entering the airport food court, which I'm actually kind of excited about because I'm starving, as always. And this is actually a really nice one too. It kind of looks like a mall food court, but like good stuff. Thinking this Nature's Table might be where I go for lunch. But I don't know. Anyway, just yeah, on our way out. That's all. All right, and I decided to start my day off with a nice glass of iced tea, margarita flatbread, and a thing of fries, because apparently in Indiana, for some reason, I have to add fries to everything.
But I'm looking forward to this one.
On behalf of this flight on Southwest Airlines, welcome to Fort Myers. Please remain